3, Charlton 0 through to the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Varied in performance. It wasn't there the whole way through, but Rashford in the goals and another clean sheet and another win.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I think, you know, when I'm thinking about the performance as a whole, Flex, I had to split it up into two halves. I think the first half was really potent, fluid. You know, Garnacho was a very big... In the first 5 minutes, I think he had 4 or 5 chances. Nutmegging players, taking them on, having 2 shots, drawing players in. I think Delo had a shot early from the Garnacho creation.
From him,
You know, he was just brilliant. And the team as a whole, you know, the way he was passing the ball, I think Anthony appears up with a goal. That lateral passing, you know, just stretching the back line, stretching the midfield lines. That's a lot of doggies that teams have to do.
It was quick as well, the speed and tempo was
It was quick, and Ten Hag's rotated players, and it's quick, you know. That just speaks to what he's doing right now. And then obviously Anthony appears with his goal. The game kind of fizzles out. We don't get any more chances after that towards the end of the first half. But, you know, just the leadership qualities. I heard Delo speaking to Kobe. I heard him speaking to Garnacho, just giving them instructions in the first half. Malacia had 2 poor crosses, though.
Them corners. He might have to come off them corners,
He has
bro.
to come off them corners, man.
He might have to come off them corners.
He has to come off them corners, Malacia. But then Fred has a worldy free kick in there, smashes the post, and then he just has a poor crossfield pass 2 seconds after that.
Hands up, sorry. Back to Fred,
So it was a dynamic game, and we knew we had to win the game. We knew we had to win the game. You go in after the first half and you think we should be 2 here, we should be 3 here. Garnacho, a big part of everything that was good in the side. Elanga up front is just a bit underwhelming still. I really wanted to see kick on a little bit, but the second half, you know, it was
where... Do you think that's down to, like, because the second half was poor, man, like for large parts, you know, to the point where, you know, we brought on the big guns all at once, you know, and even when they came on, it didn't instantly get better. Right. You know, we kind of dispatched of Charlton in the last sort of 5 minutes of the game when they were really going for it. But before then, it was still poor, even with Eriksen and Casemiro on.
Listen, Flex, I'm looking over at the team and 50th, 60th minute, I'm thinking, well, listen, we've ruined all these missed chances. Garnacho was doing so much creation. We were so fluid. We were so dominant in the first half. Majority of the time we're in their half, but there's no goals, you know. That's our biggest issue, goals. And the second half comes along, I'm thinking, Ten Hag's making the changes, it's going to improve. It doesn't improve. It didn't improve. It was more scrappy, more tentative. And then obviously Rashford comes on, and I think that's when we started lifting a little bit, even for Kundo at times. But I think they just got really tired, you know. You could see the quality level.
Exactly.
They got a bit tired, and the game started opening up more. There was a lot of counter-attacks. Listen, Martinez in the second half was brilliant. There's a lot of times where he could have rushed in the press there. He's the only man left, and he just holds it, waits for his teammates, has trust in his teammates to come back and support him. Maguire, Malacia, speaking to Malacia as well, you know, protecting the counters. And we just kind of got into the game towards the end. I think Rashford's just a...
It's like...
What can...
look, it doesn't matter if it's against Charlton or whether it's against, you know, City, Arsenal, or whatever. It doesn't matter. This kid, he's just... It's so good to see him
it's beautiful.
Just back at it. Like, he's scoring all types of goals.
All types of goals. You know, I mean, we are one to normally say, you know, if he has 5 chances, it's 2 that he scores. But right now, he's just so potent in front of goal. Every time I see him get a chance in front of goal, I believe he's going to score. And that's 2 goals in quick succession, 2 quick fire goals. It closes the game for us, and we can go home happy now. And I think that's what we have to really look at today. You know, it was important for him to score those goals. We got a big game on Saturday. Delo unfortunately injured for that game.
Everyone say, I know.
I don't even want to say. Oh, you're saying it.
No,
today.
but you can't get. Look, you don't know what it is. You don't been saying it. It weren't nothing to do with me. The guy told me he was all right. Do you know what I mean? Fair enough. But then maybe that's the point. They're saying he said he was all right, and then I touched him, and then he's not. But
fair enough.
It is what it is. Hopefully that's precautionary. We don't know. We don't know yet.
It's true.
But I was saying, even before Dalot came back, when Wan-Bissaka had them like 3 good games in a row, it's like, even if you had to play him against the City or what, you kind of got a little bit of confidence in him. Well, no, not even a little bit. I'm going to give him respect. I've got confidence in him that he can have a good performance if we have to play him against him.
No, I believe exactly what you said there. I mean, driving with the ball at times, making good decisions, big tackles, especially in the second half. He came alive, man, and he's doing well. He's doing really well. And against a player like Jack Grealish that likes to challenge you, likes to go 1v1, you want someone that's a bit brave defensively first anyway, and that's what he's doing. Decent combinations at time, I think. I don't know who's going to link up with ahead of him. I don't know if it's going to be Anthony. Most probably will be Anthony.
Will be, yeah.
You know, I think that he doesn't want to take on, you know, Anthony drives with the ball and he waits for the whole team to come back a lot. You know, in the second half that happened a couple of times. I think it's just, I don't know if it's the decision maker. I don't want to go into it too much because it's a beautiful, well-whipped...
That's what he has got in the locker.
It's a beautiful, well-whipped strike. And he tried it again in the second half as well at times, but that didn't come through for him. But Facundo came on and was brilliant. She was really good. Tidy footballer, Flex. And, you know, with good dribbling, good carry the ball, good decision. I think he gets the assist for the goal, if I'm not mistaken.
How confident are you against City now? So, you know, we've had this run from the World Cup where we won every game, actually. Yeah, you can look at the opposition and say, well done, Man United, you should. But you still got to do it. And it does build confidence, and players are in form now. Yeah. But now we're going into 3 games now, because you got the Palace away, which is a tough trip. Yeah. We're going into 3 games now. Are they season-defining games, or are they just games where, you know, we've put ourselves in a good spot to be able to go and perform well?
Listen, I think a bit of both, but you're definitely right. This now, if we can get 7 points out of those 9, you know, you're looking at, you've solidified top 4. You know, you go into February, you're looking stronger. Listen, we've had from December the 31st to the February 4th. That's like 9 games. 10 games. It's ridiculous. They've really stitched us up, and they've thrown Crystal Palace in between a massive 2 Arsenal and City game. They've stitched us up, Fleck, and to be honest with you, it's difficult. That's a difficult ask to get something out of City, but here's a fortress, man. We're confident here. So Saturday, you know, Rashford is red. He's gonna perform, and if he starts, I believe he has an opportunity to score, and he's been playing fantastic. So if we can settle it in, you know, just like we done against Arsenal, hit players, let them know we're here. It's not a joke. You know, Jesus got it against Martinez. I think against Liverpool, it was Varane and Delo just hitting players, letting them know. Casemiro can do that. Martinez can do that. Leaders can do that in the team.
Especially after that first game at City, you know, when they absolutely destroyed us. Like it's going to be absolutely bouncing in there half 12.
And it has to be, you know. I don't like how, you know, we're giving so many seats away in the East Stand where my season ticket is. I keep getting moved about.
What? Because tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah, because it's Carabao Cup. Right. Carabao Cup, FA Cup. The way get bigger allocation. Right. And then Charlton fans are loud. Yeah. You know what I mean, never loud.
Super loud. But we need to be even louder on Saturday, and that will give them confidence, man. And that's important.
Who was your man of the match?
Has to be Rashford. By the way, I just want to talk about 2 Casemiro's passes. By the way, strokes it out to Facundo. Fizzes it out to Garnacho. Off Garnacho goes, quality upon quality. So you can see that again. But Rashford wins games, and he's important. So he's the man of the match.
Just quickly, actually, what do you think Ten Hag, though, his message will be to the players in terms of, like, we keep seeing this, like, drop off. Like, so in the game, we can play well for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe even a half. Yeah. But then, like you said, second half you get a drop off, then we can raise it back up again. How frustrated do you think he'll be with that versus the evolution of the team and where he's trying to get us to go to?
He looks like a perfectionist, you know. You've spoken to him in the pressers. He sounds like a perfectionist. He's not going to be happy with that second half for sure. I think he was right. You mentioned that. It's just that keeping the ball, being more patient, rotating the ball. I don't think he's worried about the crowd moaning when the ball goes back and all those things. He just wants us to keep the ball and be patient for the moments. It speaks to that first goal. It was very patient. We played it across. It started from Maguire, builds across onto the right side, comes back across to the left side. Then we're playing it across to the right side again. It appears to Anthony's feet and he whips it in. He just wants players to be patient. I think there's times when we can cross the ball as well, though, Flex. Weghorst is here now, so a clear physical presence in the box to maybe put your crosses in, but it's about patience. I think he likes the team to be patient and build in, and we was very rash in that second.
Big up, bro. Let's go. City, let's roll it on. Big up, man.